Why, hello. It has been a while since I have vlogged, and as you can see, I'm in a different car because I got a new car. Jordan and I have been kind of talking about getting a new car because my other car, it would be really crowded, and we've been, oh gosh, for months, Jordan has been researching and we've been discussing it, and we finally pulled the trigger and I got a new car. So I'm currently in the parking lot of the hospital, taking a little break before I go back in. And the boys are doing well. They are growing and doing what they need to do. They're, everyone has been saying they're rock stars, and yeah, they've been growing and they're healthy. They're just little and they need to mature a little bit more before we can take them home, which is tough. I'm hanging in there, put it this way. I have my moments, which I think are allowed. Yeah, I have my moments. So I've been focusing on doing what I need to do, which is resting up and making sure I'm, pumping, and that whole aspect is going really well. I know I can go really into TMI with it. And the reason being I'm obviously pumping is because they're in the NICU. For those of you guys who've not kind of been in this situation, they are in the NICU, and after they were born, they weren't exactly mature enough to breastfeed. So I'm having to pump so that way I don't lose my milk. And then obviously as they mature, it'll go, what is on my nail? As they mature, then we'll try breastfeeding, and which we've kind of already started doing, but I can give a whole update on that. So let me know down below if you want me to give more, in detail updates. Yeah, I think after we are home and have our routine, I will probably do like another sit down video going over our whole experience of the babies in the NICU. And because I think and that's what I'm finding, is I'm having a hard time finding people that I know, or just people who've experienced their babies in the NICU. So if you are a fellow mom who has had their baby or babies in the NICU, comment down below your experience, or if you want me to kind of talk about the experience as well. It's gonna be weird. Pick up the camera. Like I said, I don't know how often I'll be able to vlog. It's gonna be a change once they are home. So right now, it's a different routine, and that I've been getting into. I'm at the hospital every day, at least once a day, if not twice a day, for multiple hours, especially because they're maturing and their wait times are a little bit longer, and I'm able to, hold them a little longer. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know when the next time we'll be able to check in, but yeah, I figured start a vlog because it's been a while. I've been trying to get the house ready, get the house kind of back in order again. I've been pretty much recovered, so I been getting back into, doing chores around the house, obviously taking it slow. And if I'm not feeling up to it, or if I feel like I need a break, that's usually around the times I need a pump. So I know this is a random way to start the vlog, but yeah, a lot of things happening. New car, babies are doing good. And I am trying to be patient with the process, but I want them home, so, which no one will fault me for. But I need to go grab a bite to eat, and then get back in there, and then I'll check with you guys later at some point. And I am currently getting ready, a little bit anyway, to, one, go back to the hospital, and two, I'm going to be going to a event with my church tonight, and it's like a mom's dinner. Someone at the church is throwing, and so I'm going to be meeting actually a lot of moms, and me being a new mom myself, I thought, why not? And you know, I can talk to other moms. And also, it's a way for me to kind of connect with people, and especially new people, and it's another way for me to kind of challenge myself, put myself out there. It's not my first like time out and, you know, away from the hospital. I've been going, I think I talked about this. Yeah, I talked about this in my like labor and delivery get ready with me. I've been like going to Jordan's soccer games, and I've been talking to friends, like Sierra's come over, and like I'm still like texting people. I like haven't like gone out, I guess, I don't know, dinner or, you know, just something like this since the kids have been born. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm a little nervous because everyone's been super nice, but I'm a little nervous just, you know, just trying to make sure I kind of keep it together, because nights for me are just, they're just hard. But it's got exciting news. We're closer to the boys being home. They're doing well. I saw them this morning, and they're doing really, really good. And they're growing, and it's fun because we're starting to see more and more of like their personalities. They're like they're being awake a little longer. Oh boy. So it's, you know, getting to see their eyes, and there's little things are wiggling a lot more. But yeah, I'm ready for them to be home. Jordan's ready for them to be home. So it's still tough, but it's getting better and better. And each day I go in there, each time I go in there, it seems like they're just constantly improving and thriving. So I'm just holding on to that hope and praying that they can get home soon. I'm thinking I don't like that brow gel from Essence. Like, I think it just deposits way too much, and then you end up, and it's really, really wet, and then you end up getting this like weird line. Should I use? I always do this. Here, let me zoom you guys in a little more. Oh gosh, and I feel like my face is puffy, even though a lot of people are telling me that I don't look too puffy, but I'm like, I feel like I look super puffy. Anyways, the master bedroom's all done. The nursery's good to go. All their stuff has been washed, as you saw me do yesterday. I'm just gonna do little things like living room and kitchen area. But honestly, like, I'm ready for them to be home. That's the other thing. I talked about this before, I think, a little bit, but I don't plan on like completely like changing my content and turning it into like a family channel. I don't really plan on putting them on social media a whole lot, if at all, because Jordan's not really into social media. Like, he'll consume it, but it's not like he's just not into it, which is okay. And I would like my boys to have that choice as well. And so, like, that won't be changing. Most of my, I'll like have things here or there, like, you know, like I did like some pregnancy favorites and my 2023 favorites. And then like I maybe do like some must-haves, maybe some of like their favorite toys or, you know, products that I've been loving that are in regards to them, but like that's like about it. And then like in some vlogs or whatever we might have some things, but I don't know. It's kind of up and I'm kind of taking it day by day. Honestly, my focus really is just getting them home. That's been my focus, and making sure our home is ready for them to be home. And yeah, it's also raining here, so if you hear thunder, it's really, really loud. Now, I think starting maybe tomorrow or day after, I will be up at the hospital, like probably for most of the day. Honestly, if I had my choice and everything was like where I was comfortable with it being at, I would have been at that hospital 24/7, which I know is, especially coming out postpartum, you know, even some of the nurses were telling me like, you know, we don't expect you to be here all day. Especially in the beginning, we don't expect you to be here all day. It's because you just had a baby, you need time, and you need your body to heal, and they're fine. You know, they're fine, they're being cared for. You know, obviously if there's anything that we need to urgently tell you, obviously we'll call you. So they were like, they were very nice. We have no expectation of you being there all day, but if I had my choice, 100% be there all day. Well, realistically, if I had my choice, they would be home. You know, initially I did not think I would do like a full beat, but here we are. I'm using the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I really like this stuff. And also, this is the first time I've wearing jewelry since they've been born. Because with them being in the NICU, and it's just, you're really not supposed to really wear jewelry. I have my rings on, obviously, but that has been about it. No necklaces, no earrings, so it's actually really weird for me to wear jewelry right now. Leave it at that. I really like that stuff because it's just so, like, it feels so easy. What? Oh, that's right, I forgot. I'm really not supposed to powder this concealer. I used the Under Eye Brightener and the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I've just not been using powder over it, and I accidentally powdered it. I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush, and this is in the shade Maui. It's their like pinky tone. What else? So Easter is coming up, and I'm hoping the boys will be hoping the boys will be home by the time Easter rolls around. I've been trying to find like a cute outfit for them, but it's very hard to find preemie clothes. My theory is most families realistically don't need preemies. I feel like it's, at least it's in my opinion, and so a lot of manufacturers, I'm gonna add the Rare Beauty Nearly Neutral Melting Blush, and so manufacturers are, just to add a little more punch, manufacturers are not producing it. They do like the one to have, you know, the SKU, or the one to have the size, but they're not making a whole lot in different SKUs. And so once you find it, it's like you get one or two. I've seen that a lot of preemie stuff is sold out for that reason, because there's only maybe like one or two. Ooh. And so that's my theory anyway. So it's been really difficult, and I can find some things on Amazon. I found some things at Target. I found some things at like Carter's and Oshkosh. Walmart has probably been the one where I've seen the most preemie stuff. I looked at, like, when I was kind of finishing organizing the nursery, I looked at like what we had for preemies, and figured out like we actually don't have a ton. So I am probably gonna, ooh, can't believe I did that. I'm probably going to get like just like a couple more like footy pajamas. I have a lot of like onesies, but with them being so little and like with it being spring here, like the temperature goes up and down like a yo-yo here in Texas. And so I am thinking just getting a couple more pairs. And it's more of the fact for when they have like blowouts or, you know, they spit up or something. It's just good to have extras. And I have 2 babies to worry about that. That's my thinking, again, to be prepared, and I can always save them for if we have more kids, which we have not fully decided on, or I can donate back to the NICU, or I can donate to friends, family, whoever I end up thinking they need them. So I feel like, especially with clothes, like more is a little bit better. Now the whole sizing thing, that's the thing is the tricky part, and I think any parent is like trying to obviously have that balance with the sizing. Let's see, do I want more blush? I know it's not the best lighting, I just have the room light on. Sure, because it's gonna fade. So I may be doing a run to Target, or I may go to Carter's, or run to TJ Maxx, I don't know. We'll see. Kohl's is like another one I've been thinking about looking at. Like I said, we'll see. And Easter's coming up quick, so stuff will get sold out really quickly, which is no fun. I'm using the Sephora new illuminator, their highlighter, right? Colorful luminizer. And I'm using Sparkling Honey. I love this highlighter. I cannot get enough of this highlighter. This has definitely become my favorite, but I should have a speed reviews soon. When, I have no idea, but I will be going over in depth with a lot of stuff I've been trying, and I feel like I'm a little behind, but I saw something the other day, and I'm also trying to remember this as well, is I'm not behind. My biggest journey or my path is not anybody else's path. I'm, right where I need to be, right where I'm supposed to be, and to stop comparing. And that's so true. It's something I battle with a lot, is comparison, and I have to remind myself comparison is a thief of joy. And so that's what I'm trying to remind myself. Also, holding on to my faith and knowing that God has a plan for me. And I just need to trust Him and know He will take me to where He wants me to be. And so I can do things that glorify Him, because let's be real here, at least this is my belief system, I wouldn't be here without Him, and I fully believe that. I just put Bantha tracks from the Mandalorian palette, just this like neutral shade in my crease. You might be hearing Castle going on in the background. Jordan's watching it in the living room. He also doesn't know I'm filming here, so he's usually good about like turning things down or like muting them if he knows I'm filming. Can we talk about him for a second? He has been absolutely amazing throughout this whole process. He's been so patient with me. He's been so helpful. He helps me with the whole pumping thing. He tries to set alarms so we can get up on time, which we have not been successful in at all, like whatsoever. We have not been successful at doing that at all. We're trying, but it's been tough. It's been real tough. I'm gonna bring, because I don't like to wear lip products when I'm going to go see the boys, especially in the NICU. I'm also gonna be kind of cognizant of that for a while, because I don't want to kiss them and like have stuff on them. So for the dinner, I'm bringing the Ofay satin lipstick in the shade Effortless, and my lip liner ColourPop Another Rounds in my project pan. Then some liner. I just don't like this eyeliner from e.l.f. and I'm just trying to use it up. Although I gotta say, it's become, the more I've used it to, of course, use it up and get rid of it, the creamier it's gotten, but this thing doesn't last at all. Okay, and then on top of it, I'm gonna be taking a risk. Well, hold on, let me just spray. Oh, I'm taking a risk. Taking a risk. Gosh, I'm not liking any of the mascaras. I don't like my eyeliners. The downside of trying everything, and if you don't like it, you're stuck with it. So you gotta figure out how to make it work, especially eye products. Okay, so this is the look. Again, nothing crazy. Don't need to go over the top. Yeah, so I'm gonna go pump, then go see my boys, and then head to the dinner. Hello. I haven't been able to vlog because I've been pretty much just at the hospital, but exciting news is that the twins will be coming home in a day or two. One of them might be coming home tomorrow, and then the other one probably the next day. They're trying to do them where they can both go at the same time, but we're just kind of waiting on weight. But they're doing great, and they are eating like crazy and a lot more vocal. So it'll be interesting. As you can see, I didn't even bother wearing makeup. I haven't worn much makeup, honestly, in a while. Yeah. Well, right now I'm taking a break and going and grabbing food, and then we'll be back at the hospital. It's crazy that they're finally going to be able to come home.
Sit, Zeus. Good boy.
Calm down. Calm down. Get down.
Good boy, Milo.
Good boy.
Good boy, Milo.
Who is that? Who is that? Hey, out of there. Out of there.
Milo, off. Off.
No, back away.
Zeus.
Back away. No, not in their face. Okay, we probably need to switch. Hi, honey.
Okay.
I know.